What up guys, my name is Kong and today I'm going to be talking about the day the earth stood still. The day the earth stood still. So this movie is also starred by Keanu Reeves. Seems like I've been watching Keanu Reeves movies as of late. But anyway, this movie is essentially about this alien species, that alien orb that come to Earth and is here to wipe the earth clean of humanity, clean of human. So that is the premise of the story. So let's talk about what I did like about this movie. I like the design of the orb. I like the design of the robot or the sentry. I like that. I like the concept, the idea of humanity. You know that we are doomed from the beginning. There's talk about that, and then there's about change and about evolution, not evolution but revolutionary, to be better human or to be better as a species. And so I like the concept there. The actions are adequate enough here to really get you going, get you understand what's going on, how would the military will react to this. Well, the Keanu Reeves did an okay job here. I'm gonna give him credit for that. It's okay. It's not like great like Johnny Mnemonic that I watched with The Matrix or any other movie that he's in, but it's okay, So let's talk about what I don't like about this movie, guys. I don't like the kids. I didn't feel like he was important. I thought it was more like a distraction. I don't think it was needed. It's just a waste of time. What else? It's just the story itself is not. You could tell, at least I can tell, it's just not well developed. It's not well written. You don't know what's going on. You feel like you don't know, and the character feel like you don't know what's going on, but it doesn't have sort of a depth. You don't know what these aliens came from, or this sentient being came from. You don't know. You just a lot of it is left out for us to try to figure out, understand. Maybe we're not supposed to. I don't know the directors and the writers' intention. So it's not well written here. It feels shallow, not in a bad way, but it just feels shallow. The script, the characters, the motivation is to feel shallow. It doesn't have the life threat. They do have a life threat. Whole humanity they're gonna die. Yes, but it doesn't have that sort of impeding threat. What they could have was have all the sentry walked out of the orb as an army and just pose at the threat and ready to annihilate all humanity. That would have been more interesting. That would have been gave the story a little bit more stake. Give the character more stake to live for. Give the character something to do, something to negotiate, something to talk with the main character. But we don't get any of that. It's just one-on-one between Jennifer Connelly and Keanu Reeves. But none of that really go anywhere. It's just say, I can change, we can change as humanity. You cannot speak for all of humanity. You just can't. You just can't. But it's just not well done. The conversation is not well done. The how to show that humanity can change. It's not well done. It's just isn't. You don't see any semblance of humanity can change. Humanity can step change. Can do the change. Can make the change. But you don't see it. It's just not relevant at all. It's just the concept, the idea, the talk. So I just didn't care. What else? The character, the being that come from the orb, it doesn't. Keanu Reeves' character, he doesn't feel like he's an essential connection to another sentient being, and a non-body sentient being. Excuse me. So there's no threat. I don't feel like Keanu is the threat. It shouldn't make him more of a threat where they can't poke him, they can't do anything to him. not of this world, and he's immune to all attacks from the humanity. So I thought it would have been more interesting if he were essentially impervious to all and everything that human can throw at him. So that would have been more interesting, but we don't get to see here. He's like human. I mean, maybe it's not supposed to be like that, but it's just not. And he can heal. It's just not great. It just doesn't give this story stake. It doesn't give this characters at all. It's just nothing is really done here. It's just feel like you're just reading a few pages of a treatment. And not just that, but the treatment is only a few pages long, and they make that into a movie. So, what with the rating, guys, I give this movie? I give it a 4 out of 10. I did not enjoy this movie. I did not like this movie, despite that they have Keanu Reeves and Jennifer Connelly in here. I believe it's Jennifer Connelly, but it just wasn't great. The movie, the characters, the story, the idea just doesn't translate to this movie. The idea of change and the idea of accepting change, understanding oneself, it is not shown in this movie. It just isn't. It's just not well executed. It's not well shown. It's not well written to accept, to give the main character, which Keanu character, to see that humanity can change in the prefaces or in the time it changes. And that was the key, but it doesn't show any of it. We don't see in this movie. We just don't see. It's more like run, hide. It's avoid all of the point of what this movie is trying to make. So 4 out of 10, guys. I say don't watch this movie. As much as I like Keanu Reeves as an actor and Jennifer Connelly, it's just not a good movie. The story-wise is not good. The character is not good. And the concept and the idea just didn't translate well enough to me. So I give it a 4 out of 10, guys. Again, 4 out of 10. Anyway, guys, please like, thumbs up, share, subscribe, and browse to my YouTube channels. I have a lot of content for you guys to check out. Please do so. Thank you so much, and take care, guys. Bye-bye.